pause. Hello, my name is Junior, and I've lived in Africa for my entire life. Specifically, I grew up right here in a country called Kenya, and as a city kid who grew up in the urban side, let me tell you, life in rural Kenya is so much more different than you think. You know those cliche stories that your parents will sometimes tell you, where they're like, you know, back in my day, we didn't have school buses. We had to wake up at 4 a.m. in the morning, milk the goats, drink the milk for breakfast, and walk 60 kilometers through lion, hyena, and elephant territory just to get to school. And the entire time you just know they're BSing you. Well, let me tell you what. In rural Kenya, that is real. Kids in rural Kenya really do have to go through all that just to get to school. And even after a long, hard, dangerous day, they'll still come back home and help their parents out by taking care of the animals or helping them out in the shamba. Then you've got me and my brothers in the city getting back home from school like and throw my school bag wherever and we'll just be glued to the TV. This was like 2009 and we had brain rot before brain rot was even a thing. Point is, country kids were hardened survivors, shaped by Mother Gaia herself, while I was a potato, a soft potato. To the point where my dad one day, he got so sick of our shit and just how soft we were that he decides to take us to the rural countryside. So he grabs us, stuffs us all in his car, and literally drove 12 whole hours to our shago so that we can connect to our roots or something like that. Now, the word ushago is basically the term we use to refer to our family's ancestral home outside the city, aka the rural side, which is also where our grandparents and most of our extended family live. However, that was a big problem for me. You see, as a kid, I was always a little scared of my grandmother. And for good reason too. I mean, don't get me wrong, I love my grandma. But I remember this one time when I was like 8 years old and my grandmother was staying with us in the city for like medical reasons or something, when my tiny younger brother and her got into an argument. And as they're arguing back and forth, my brother suddenly yells, "I hate you! Matako wewe!" And we all just stood there. Like, no, he didn't. And how dare you say that to our grandma? However, she did not need any help. Because clearly, this kid's been watching too much TV. Clearly, this kid doesn't know which country he was born in. Clearly, this kid thinks he's white. In fact, let me fix that real quick. There we go. Gun to your head. Name 3 Luther songs. And oh my God, the whooping that I witnessed that day. And that's not even the end of it. Because when my dad came back home and found out what happened,
let me tell you something. Let me tell you something. Let me tell you something.
Latom. 12 hours later, we finally make it to my grandmother's place. And I love you, grandma. But as a kid, I thought this place sucked, bro. Like, where's the flat screen TV? Why is the ceiling in my room covered in black spots? And why is the only bathroom outside the house? And why is it like a football field away? Now, if you're thinking that we just sound like a bunch of spoiled kids, well, you're kinda right. But in my defense, this was my first time outside the city. This was all new to me. And I was still a soft potato. I wasn't built for this. So night one, I was miserable. So the next day comes, and I overslept. Only to find out that I was the only one in the entire house. Later on, I was told that my dad had taken my other siblings out to like the nearby market to have fun and stuff. And no one came to wake me up. They just left me there, alone. Huh. That's okay. I didn't want to go anyway. And since I was all alone in like the middle of nowhere, I was super bored. So bored, in fact, that I decided to just go and explore the house. And as I'm taking a look around, like exploring, opening shelves and stuff, I come across this metal garage looking door. So I go to take a look. And just as I'm finally managing to get this door open, something flew past me, scaring me half to death. And it was a chicken. And just as like my soul is returning to my body, I realized something. That's my grandmother's chicken, isn't it? And there it goes, running away. What do I do? What do I do? Oh, Grandma's gonna kill me. And if you're thinking, wow, Junior, why didn't you just go and catch the chicken yourself? Well, let me tell you what. I was terrified of chickens too. So I only had 3 options left. 1, catch the chicken before anyone comes back and then act like nothing happened. 2, the chicken escapes and I have to face grandmother's wrath. Or 3, run away and become a matatu conductor or something. Now, since Mama didn't raise no bitch, of course I went to the first option. Hey. But I'm scared of touching it. What if it bites me? Well, look at it this way. Who are you most scared of? The chicken or Grandma? From my 9-year-old's POV, this chicken was big. Like to the point where if I had to fight it, I'd probably lose to a chicken. Every part of me wanted to run away. But there was no turning back now. So I took one step forward, and then another, and then another. And the entire time I'm getting closer, the chicken's just looking at me, menacingly. But it never ran away. I reached out very slowly, and then... Okay. I slowly get up, and the chicken doesn't fight back. It's just hanging there, chilling. So I start walking back, slowly at first, then faster and faster, and then I start crying again because I'm still legit terrified of it. I finally reached the house, threw it back in the garage and shut the door. I then ran back to bed and didn't get up until everyone else got back. What happened to him? And that night, we had fresh chicken for dinner. Stupid chicken.